Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we're playing those three devastating letters, EDH. What does it stand for today, Ken?
Now, if you've been riding with us for a minute, you already know what that stands for. It stands for emitting devastating hellfire. That's right. We dropping bombs out here, baby. Yeah, you hear that? You know what season it is? Summer all the time, because we keep it hot.
Yeah, so hot. I feel like we got another mixtape coming out, because that's actually what we named the deck that we're featuring, this commander that we're talking about today, our mixtape deck.
In order for us to hold this deck, we need oven mitts and we need the grace of God, because that's the only way we can transport this from our car. This mixtape is too fire. But before we even get into that, we got to give our shout out.
Yeah, that's right. Today we are shouting out one of our newest patrons, Tristan. I think you're going to like this guy.
Okay, why do I like him?
Because Tristan, not only he's rocking with us, he's helped filling up our mana, contributing to the mana squad.
Okay, cool.
Joining the mana squad officially. But his favorite commander is none other than Lord Windgrace.
Let me speak on this. As a person who has just constructed a Windgrace deck, I applaud you because you have great taste, sir. Oh, and let me hit you up on a pro tip. Ren and 6 with a Windgrace is a value meal. I think it actually comes with chicken nuggets. But you know what? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. I've seen the Lord Windgrace deck. It does get out of hand. It's stupid. It's I call it his Planeswalker deck, even though only apparently 4 are in there, but they just keep showing up.
As a matter of fact, I call this my Charizard deck because I don't have enough gym badges to control it. It just does whatever it wants. But before we even feature today's deck, we like to give some shout outs. You see, this weekend was the Atlanta GP.
Or as I like to call it, GP Atlanta, or as Wizards officially likes to call it, MagFest.
MagFest, we loved it, baby.
I'm not calling it MagFest until 2020. Sorry, just personal note.
But we met a lot of great people, a lot of great content creators out there. We had some fantastic games out there, so we'd like to give you guys a couple of shots out. And thank you guys for making this weekend so much fun and, just a blast to be around. And hopefully, with any luck, we'll see you guys later down the road and maybe even eventually in some of the shops around town or the events out there. But it was great hanging out with you guys.
Yep, such as Commander 99, of course.
Austin, we love hanging out with you, man. Love it every time we see you.
The Trinity Spear.
The Trinity Spear. I hung out with them personally. Yep. Great couple of guys to hang out with. A lot of flavor in their commander decks and a lot of synergies and stuff. It was beautiful. A lot of stanky jankiness going on.
Yeah, inside Johnny's mind. These guys are kind of new at the game, but I love their. I just love everything about them. Like they're like other versions of us almost.
I love it. I know.
MTG Young Mage. I've heard about this young cat.
This kid is a hitter. Do not sleep on him. He is a hitter in this game. Don't you think he's young, but then he gonna come for you. All right.
He gonna show you who's young.
All
right. Last one, but not least, Trepixium.
Personally playing with this cat, Atlanta based. Love playing, just great spirit. Can't wait to play with you again. It was amazing.
Nice. So, can't wait to another GP or MagFest, as we're calling it now.
As a matter of fact, if you guys can shoot some events out there that you guys could possibly be going to, we might actually think about just taking this on the road. We've been to Vegas. We've been to Illinois. We've been all over, and we'd be happy to jump on a plane and go somewhere else.
Yeah, happy. Yeah. I like traveling.
So, getting back to the nit and grit of the situation, who are we featuring this week?
The hotness, the new fire, the new Dylon himself.
What is his name?
His name is Torbran, Thane of Redfell.
This man has one of them Lord of the Ring names, but I call him Dylon, his mama call him Dylon, and y'all out there in the streets is going to call him Dylon, because he spits hot fire. What's the stats on this dude?
It's crazy. All right. It's a dwarf noble.
Okay.
All right. One of our first nobles that we're actually getting in the set, in the game. It's a 2/4.
It's a 2/4.
2/4.
Okay. I'm not that excited right now.
Okay.
What else is he bringing to the table?
He personally does not hit hard himself, but you about to see what he brings to the table.
Okay.
If a red source you control would deal damage to a opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, add an extra 2 to that.
Y'all don't know how disgusting we about to get right now. It's about to get Old Testament up in here because we ran in fire and brimstone. Let me tell you something about this deck right here. This deck is so hot. Sub-Zero touched it, became Scorpion. That's how sick it's coming.
What?
That's how sick it's coming.
What?
Word on the street is somebody waved this deck in front of a Squirtle and it became a Charmander. But we gonna tell you some stuff that you need to help pimp this deck ride.
Also, last thing, the Amazon Fire. Sorry.
Somebody dropped this. Somebody was camping in the Amazon. If this deck fell out their backpack, and you know what? Like Smokey said, only you can prevent this deck from getting out of hand.
And Smokey was wrong. All right, so we're going to talk about some of the things that we feel like can help boost and very definitely synergize us with Dylon, because I can't remember his name already. But just some extra effects to help make the bonus even bigger.
But I don't think people out there, smell what we stepping in right now. Okay. The man says if a red source does damage, you add 2 to it. But let me spell it out for you out there with one of my favorite enchantments that came out one of the latest sets. Mm-hmm. What is it called?
Cavalcade of Calamity.
It's a mouthful.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
You got to say the whole word like a Tribe Called Quest. But anyway, whenever a creature power 1 or less,
some zeros can attack too.
Attacks, it does 1 damage to target player or planeswalkers. With this commander, it's doing 3.
Yeah.
Hold up. If I'm attacking with 10 1/1 creatures and my commander is out, it's doing 30 damage off rip. Do you feel me?
I don't think they feel you.
They don't feel me. Hold up. They might be in shock right now. Tell them what else this deck is bringing.
Speaking of shock, we also have Spell Shock.
Okay.
It's an enchantment that says, whenever a player successfully casts a spell, Spell Shock deals 2 damage to them. So
instead of 2, it's doing 4.
Jaya Venerated Fire Mage.
Now, why are we talking about Jaya?
Because this came out during Warrior Spark.
Okay.
So it's not that expensive. It's like 25 cents.
Okay.
If another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much plus 1.
Oh my God, we stacking damage now.
Yeah.
So if you do 1 damage and your commander's out and you got Jaya, you're doing 4. You're doing 4.
Yeah.
This deck is getting out of hand.
Impact Tremors.
Oh my God. Hold up. Okay. Impact Tremors. If you've been in a swamp or up under your bed hiding from this deck, Impact Tremor says whenever creatures enters the battlefield on your side, you take 1 damage off rip.
Yeah.
You have your commander out.
Yeah.
You got Jaya out. You taking 4 damage for creatures entering the battlefield.
Perforos.
If you've been on another planet, Perforos says when you ETB a creature, you take it 2. I can't do the numbers no more, man.
So this is the goal of the deck. If you haven't figured it out by now.
You do anything. You breathe wrong. You fart wrong. You take it an additional 2 damage.
So I want us to get to the point where a single lightning bolt is doing 10 plus damage. That's my goal for the deck. If you're still rocking with us, I want this to be your goal too. Where lightning bolt, the card everyone frowns upon, is doing 10 plus damage.
I want the table to be afraid. I want people to be afraid. What's the one where if you play a land, you take damage?
Yeah. You're talking about Zozu the Punisher.
Zozu the Punisher. I want the opponents to be afraid to play lands. They be like, I don't want to do anything. They just start crying because their brain can't handle how much damage they're taking.
Ember Maw Hellion.
Now, I've never heard of this one. What is this one?
Another red source you control would deal damage to a player or planeswalker deals an extra 1.
Look here, man. We getting out of control. Okay, people. We talked about this. When decks start getting out of hand, you need to start getting that hospital bill money up because somebody's definitely going to shake you with the parking lot.
And I want to specifically pay attention to this one because this is a 4 or 5 trampler.
Oh, God.
This is a hitter. This is a hitter.
It's attached to a beat stick. You attach something to a beat stick? We're not even going to bring of the multitude of pingers out there in red that just tap and do damage.
Yeah, just tap.
That's just murdering you for all this extraness, this extra sauce.
My brain can barely wrap around it. All right, so We mentioned Cavalcade of Calamity.
Okay.
We also have Hellrider.
What's that?
Hellrider is a devil.
Okay.
It's a 4-drop, 3/3. That's haste.
Loving it.
It says that whenever a creature you control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to the defending player.
Off rip. Just while turning sideways.
Yeah. So for every creature that's attacking, it's dealing 1. If your commander's on the board, it's dealing 3 for every creature that's attacking.
We ain't even talking about strapping infect to this dude. Oh my God!
I'm
sorry. I've been influenced by Derek too much. If the infect is around me, well, I'm sorry. We didn't bring that up. I'm sorry. See this?
It's mono red, man.
You see this heat we bringing out here?
There's so much more we can mention. Dictate of the Twin Gods, so we're doubling damage.
We ain't even talking about the enchantments that give you double strike because you're doing extra damage for each combat hit.
Yeah, we're not even bringing up Drakuseth, or as we like to call him, Charizard.
Yeah, this is the cat that when he attacks, he does 4 damage to any target.
And then 3 damage somewhere else.
And then 3 damage over here into the bleachers somewhere. Yeah. But everyone does an additional 2 boost the damage.
Yeah.
You know what?
Naheb is getting stupid.
Look, we ain't even going through this no more.
That's a lot of red mana.
We're not doing this no more.
One more I want to spotlight, just in case you want to go with goblins. Ib Half-Hearted.
Okay.
All right, this one's kind of weird. I don't ever see this guy play, and I think I finally want to play it now.
Okay, what does he do?
All right, Ib Half-Heart. It's a 4-drop, 3/2 goblin. Whenever another goblin you control becomes blocked by a creature, sacrifice it.
Okay.
It deals 4 damage to that creature.
Oh my God.
With your commander out, it's dealing 6. A 1/1 goblin is doing 6 damage to another creature.
All I know is I heard that global war was started because 2 of these decks was in the same play group. I'm just saying.
Actually, it's dealing more because the goblin is going to do initial damage, the 1/1, plus 2, so it's dealing 3 damage to a creature. Then you're going to add the sacrificing, which deals 4 damage. It's going to do 2 more.
You remember when y'all thought math wasn't going to be important in your life? Somewhere that teacher looking or somewhere laughing right now. It's getting real gross right now. Our next thing may have to be how to shut this deck down. We might have to do something about how to stop this madness, okay?
How do you put out a forest fire?
I don't know, just by not starting it in the first place. So yeah, basically, to stop this deck, you stop the person who's playing it. That's right, as soon as they put the deck on the table, you flip the table and you run. You get up out of there. And you go to the nearest ice cream store or safe haven.
Hopefully you're not spreading the cards because you don't want to spread that fire.
Exactly. You ain't trying to burn down the store.
Yeah. So be careful. Be intentional in where you flip the table.
Be careful when you play this mixtape because it is that new hotness.
Yeah, it's been over 90 degrees every day in Atlanta. It's been crazy. I think it started when this car got spoiled.
Exactly. That's when it went to 102 and I was sitting there cooking in my car. But you know what? Thank you guys for joining us on this trip for this new hotness.
It's crazy.
Bring us some more information that we can add to make this even more devastating.
Yeah, my last little bit of information about this deck. It's about this set. I'm just go ahead and say it. I think Throne of Eldraine is the Kamigawa of the new sets.
That's bold.
It's bold.
That's bold because I hate Kamigawa.
I'm not even going to go into explanation about what I mean with all of that. I want you to marinate on that.
Like and subscribe. Thank you guys for showing us your Patreon itch. Thank you guys for showing us support. Thank you guys for all the shouts out and love. And until next time, peace.